How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a Band-Aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
Everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny place, let you suffer for all his face. So full of grace, I just wanna get it up and down. We're all I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers. Olsen set to get this one started. Off we go here in Inglewood. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
380. 380. 380. Set.
Another run here with Hampton. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Charger first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Delta, set. Ready.
They'll go again with Hampton, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Black 80. Black. Tony trips right. Set.
On play action, it's Herbert. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Down, 3 to go.
Set. 380. Ready.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, LA.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Hey, cap it.
Herbert now on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Balin, set. Grenade.
Here's Hampton. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up
He's taken
3rd
down
down.
at the 33-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Grenade. Run. Set. Lion. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, we're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. You're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Jaquan Jackson on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Okay, ready?
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready? County Lions.
Throwing on 3rd down. Ward. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. The drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Grenade.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
That was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He finds Austin with the grab. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 22 yards there. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Run! Set. Back 80, black.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And good work defensively to slow him up before he could get free. He's ushered out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
He's taken out of bounds behind.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Now Herbert again. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Tough spot here. Third and long.
59, 59. 80. Route. Taylor tight. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's fourth and long coming up.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts, but the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On the jump. Get it. Stretch the eagle. Stretch the eagle.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He's got a man here. That's Alec Iomanis. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On comes the punter now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. On the return, it's Austin. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Kappa.
Herbert to throw on second down. As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 31-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Foley, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Samari Caldwell there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready.
3rd and 2. Whoa. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
19 Tiger.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 10-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It is 3rd and long.
60 Bison.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
So I'll take this call. If you think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat.
Lion.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
It is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
Throwing on second down. Left side, he's got the tight end, Dissly. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Third down, here's Hampton. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That is fielded at the 13. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30.
34-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Teddy Lions.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. 13 yards.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flagged, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
Now a screen. Here's Pollard. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Ready? Here we go. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That one caught is Chimere Dike. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Ready? Crack all 80. Ready?
From the gun, here's Wolf. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helms. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here we go on 4th with Ward. Pressure gets there, and he goes down. Now there is a flag down, but this might be on the offense anyway.
Run! Set. Back 80, black. Ready.
Give, and here comes Hampton. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Kappa. Go.
Trying the left side, here's Hampton. And only managed to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Set. 380. Let's go. Set.
Here's Herbert. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 13-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go now. 19 Charger.
1st and 10, and they give it to Powell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on. Hey.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set. Baylor, top right.
On the give, here's Hampton. Room to run at the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set. Grenade. Lion.
They'll give the left side for Hampton. Open space inside the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Delta.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
8-yard line.
Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
380.
On play action now, Herbert. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third and goal.
Set. Black 80. Black. 12. 10. Ready.
We'll try to run with Hampton. And he's in! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, LA. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, and they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
17. Titans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Not much happening there, just a short game.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Throwing, Ward. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for Chimdike that time. And it's going to be third down. They send the tight end in motion. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Chargers take over.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Gets them out to the 20-yard line.
Set. Kappa. Set.
Herbert now on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout was 6. Left on the second quarter clock.
Brings up third and 2.
The backfield empty here for third and 2.
Kappa.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly united, never spirited.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
On the ground is Pollard, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Ward. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Titan first down.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, go!
Now a handoff to Browning. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Its metal brain corrodes.
Let's go now.
Back to throw is Ward. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Here we go, set. Ready?
On fourth down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Set.
On play action. Now Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On second down, here's Herbert. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 on the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Herbert to the air again. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but it can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
They'll go with Hampton. He'll get the first down inside the 35. And he's in. Omarion Hampton. extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control. And now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Come on.
They'll run here with Pollard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. Again, it's Pollard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Here's Austin to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Set. Kappa.
On first down, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
12. Black 80, black.
Here's Hampton. Big opening up the middle. 20, 15, and he's got another one. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, LA. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good, and the Chargers keep rolling right along. 38-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's going to struggle to get that to the line. Maybe a yard. It was A.J. Epinesa who brought him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Ward. Quick throw here is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Putting the tight end in motion. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Titans 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now Pollard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down for Tennessee.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. Go.
Start of the 4th quarter, and it's a run by Pollard. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
So I think it's as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
They'll try it now with Spears. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Set. 380. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And they're going to work this down inside the 40. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Chase to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Gain there of 21. It's good for a Charger first down.
11-yard line.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43, ready.
A handoff, and this is Vidal. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They'll give this to Vidal. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Let's go now. 45, white.
On the ground, it's Vidal.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jackson now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll start this drive on the ground with speed. With physical run, it'll wind up as a gain of 5.
36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Ward. Quick throw, taken in. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
It's a gain of 17.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Finds an alley to the 35. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
The kicker on.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
They'll run with Vidal. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Black 40. Hey, Mosley, you see it. Mosley. Set,
Here comes Vidal. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down, they need 3.
Ready.
On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Set.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
The money by He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
The Chargers get set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Second and 11.
70 Timberwolves.
So this one is over. It's in the win column.